Okay, I think that we are as ready as we are ever going to be. So good morning, and thank you so much for being here today. I'm Reverend Julie Tonneson, one of the chaplains here at the Truett Center, for those of you I don't have the pleasure of knowing. And it is a joy to welcome you on this cold and rainy Thursday morning to Newman Lumen, a Thursday time of inspiration. We have a couple of very familiar faces to the Truett Center today, which is always a joy for us. And to begin our time together, we're going to be hearing some music from Hunter Siegel, who's a member of the class of 2025. He's majoring in political science and international and global studies, and minoring in interreligious studies, peace and conflict studies, and Spanish. And I'm not even sure how all of that will fit on a diploma, so best wishes to you, Hunter. He has been very involved on campus with everything from Model UN to Elon Hillel and Chabad, esports, improv comedy, multi-faith scholars, college fellows, Better Together. He's conducting research. And when he's not doing all of that in his abundant free time, you can find him reading, making music, or likely with cats. I like it. Please help me to welcome Hunter.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. You got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems like the going's just too rough, and things go wrong no matter what they do, like that. Sometimes it seems too much. Sometimes life can't be too much. You got the love I need to see me through. You got the love. 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 You got the love, you got the love, you got the love, you got the love, you got the love. When food is gone, you are my daily need. When friends are gone, I know my Savior is love. It's real, it's real. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. Time after time I think, oh Lord, what's the use? Time after time, I think it's just no good. Sooner or later in life, the things you love you lose. But you got the love you need to see you through. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. You got the love, you got the love, you got the love. Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air, but I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through.
Good morning. So excited to see how many people came out on this really yucky day to Newman Lumen. Thank you. And I'm glad to see the rain. I think somebody said yesterday it's been 6 weeks since we've had a good rain here. I have the pleasure this morning of introducing Clara Watkins. Clara Watkins is amazing. I've had the pleasure of knowing her for 3 years. She began working at the Truett Center her sophomore year as a multi-faith intern, and then continued with us, thank goodness, as a student office assistant for the past 2 years. She is, now a lot of people may know this or may not know this, she is the queen of Newman Lumen, a Thursday inspiration. We could not put on this program every week without Clara. She does the setup, along with Kristen. She creates the handout each week. She works check-in. I'm sure you've seen her at the check-in table. She makes sure that we have food, that catering has arrived. She makes sure that Jeff is back here ready to go. She checks on technology needs with the folks who are doing music. She greets our speakers and musicians. She generally runs the whole place, basically. And we are very fortunate and grateful for that. Clara is dedicated to her passions. As you can see from her bio, academics are very important to her. I think you need one more minor. She also is a leadership fellow, she is very dedicated and devoted to leadership, and she is a Isabella Cannon Leadership Fellow, and she is the current Student Fellows Director. She is passionate about interfaith work, reproductive health, which is the subject of her undergraduate research with Dr. Toddy Peters. She is dedicated to her family, friends, and her dog Phoebe. Not necessarily in that order. And I will say that I have noted on several occasions how devoted her friends, family, and Phoebe are to her. And we're really excited to have her dad, George, with us this morning as well. Clara always enthusiastically tackles any project she is handed. She has gained the respect and admiration of her peers here at the Truett Center. And she has a determination and perseverance under challenging circumstances that I would love to possess personally. On Newman Lumen mornings, we operate at 45 out of 10. Today, I present to you Clara Watkins, 100 out of 10.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Many of you may know me or recognize me, but let me please reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Clara. I'm a senior here at Elon, majoring in public policy with minors in leadership studies, political science, and economics. I'm from Marbury, Maryland, which our next door neighbor are cows, if that gives you any perception of where we live. I am also a daughter, granddaughter, aunt, godmother, woman, sister, niece, researcher, student, and friend. Those are a few things that describe my identity and who I am. One of my more critical identities or part of me that I would like to share with you today is that I have panic disorder. To understand what panic disorder is, to understand what panic disorder is, you first need to understand what a panic attack is and what it feels like. The Mayo Clinic defines a panic attack as a sudden episode of intense fear that triggers severe physical reactions. Sorry, I'm looking at my dad. And when there is no real danger or apparent cause. When panic attacks occur, you think you're losing control, having a heart attack, or even dying. Now, panic disorder is having repeated and unexpected panic attacks and being in fear of having a panic attack at all times. When I have a panic attack, my symptoms are typically nausea, vomiting, trouble breathing, shaking, rapid heart rate, sweating, and fear of dying. In my first semester at Elon, I typically had 3 panic attacks nearly every day. I would wake up at 4 a.m. with an attack and run to the bathroom dry heaving. I couldn't sleep or eat, much less attend class or function. I was catatonic by November. Luckily, 2 people were there to keep me afloat. Andrea and George Watkins, my loving, supportive parents, not only got me the help I needed, but they loved and supported me throughout every step of my ongoing journey. They are the reason I will be graduating in May. My dad would drive me in his truck for miles because that was the only place I could sleep and get food from wherever I was craving that day. My mom, my mama bear, my advocate, who would hold me while I shook and tell me everything would be okay. Thankfully, I was able to get the help I needed from a therapist, but now I had a different set of challenges. How was I going to not just survive, but live with panic disorder? I came into college with high standards for myself. I thought that I was going to finish college, magna cum laude, get into Georgetown University for both a law and master's in public policy program. What was I thinking? And from there, I would do policy and political legislation until one day becoming chief of staff for the Secretary of State. After my first semester in college, I felt and still often feel like there is a wall between me and these goals because of panic disorder. How do you transform a window into a wall inherently built into your brain? The first thing I did was find my support system. Alongside my family and therapy, the Truett Center and all its occupants became my home away from home. Jan and Hillary are always here with mom hugs, Julie with a safe space to just be, Kristen with an encouraging word, and this building itself as a safe and comforting zone for me to go to. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the Leadership Fellows program, which is one of the main reasons I stayed at Elon after the first semester. And finally, my best friends, Bria, Michaela, Caitlin, and Caroline, who love and believe in me when I do not believe in myself. All of these people have given me the constant reassurance that even with panic disorder, I can accomplish my dreams. Panic disorder doesn't make me weak or less than others. It doesn't mean I'm lazy or a burden. Panic disorder doesn't define me or the person I am becoming. It will not define what I can accomplish in my career or in my life. Now here I am, 3 years later, with a long way to go, but I now see that what I thought was a wall inherently built inside myself is whatever I decide to make it. My panic disorder is no longer a wall, and while it may not be a window just yet, I know it will be someday. So I hope this helps other people who are struggling with mental illness. And that's it. That's me. Thank you.
You shut me down, you like to control